All right, Aysa, if you would read this article for me.
Yes, of course, with great pleasure.
Bus.
Bus-sized crocodiles once roamed the earth. Gigantic terror crocodiles that were as large as buses once roamed the earth. These terrifying pictures comes from a study that was published this week in the Journal of Vertebrate Paleontology.
Okay, let's stop right there.
Mhm.
Gigantic, gigantic.
Gigantic,
Hmm.
gigantic.
What does the word gigantic mean?
It means very big.
Very good. The word gigantic means very big. And if we look to the left, we'll see an image of a crocodile's teeth or the crocodile's mouth. And that is extremely huge. I've never seen a real crocodile in real life. I have seen crocodiles on TV. This crocodile looks huge. Can you describe this crocodile's mouth?
Yes, this crocodile has huge teeth,
Hmm?
and the teeth are very sharp.
Very good. This crocodile has huge teeth and they are very sharp. All right, let's continue reading.
Mm, the study is from universities in the USA. Researchers who are experts in paleontology, the study of dinosaurs, studied ancient bones found in North America. They said that the dinosaurs lived along the Pacific and Atlantic coast of what is now Canada and the USA. The giant beasts preyed on other dinosaurs.
See,
Yes,
this word is going to be dinosaurs.
dinosaurs, dinosaurs,
You know what a
and where
do you know what a dinosaur is?
yes, I know. It is the type of giant animals which are predators of crocodiles,
Hmm.
but they have disappeared have been existing a long time, a very long time ago.
They're extinct. You are
Exist.
extinct. Extinct. Okay, it's going to
Exist.
be the
And were up to 10 meters in length. The researchers discovered that the prehistoric crocodiles had razor sharp teeth that were the size of large bananas.
okay. Very good.
Co-author of co-author of the study, Dr. Adam Cossette, gave details of how he thought the crocodiles lived. He said they lived between 75 and 82 million years ago and are the ancestors of today's crocodiles and alligators. He wrote about his research on the bone parts he studied. He said, until now, the complete animal was unknown. These new specimens
Hmm.
we have examined reveal a bizarre, monstrous predator with teeth the size of bananas. He added that it was a giant that must have terrorized other dinosaurs that came to the water's edge to drink. Another co-author of the study described how scary the beast was. She wrote, "It was so enormous, almost everything in its habitat was on the menu."
Okay, and this word here is habitat. Habitat.
Habitat,
And what does the word
habitat,
habitat mean?
and its habitat. I think that habitat is creatures which live, yes, which live in that area, doctor.
Okay, well, the word habitat itself means where you live or where an animal lives. So the word
Animal lives.
habitat means home.
It is the place where we live or animals live.
Yes. We could even say, Aysa, where is your habitat? My habitat is, Priscilla, where's your habitat? My habitat is the United States. I live in the city of Charlotte, and the state is North Carolina. That is my habitat. Or, Priscilla, can you describe your habitat? Yes, I live in a 2-story house. That is my habitat.
Yes.
So this enormous crocodile ate everything that was in his habitat. If the crocodile lived in the ocean or the sea, everything that is in the sea that the crocodile was able to visualize and open its mouth, the crocodile would eat it, okay? Because it was in its habitat. The habitat of the crocodile is the ocean, the sea, or a body of water. You understand? And specimen is the type of something. Specimen is a type of something, or if we're talking in human terms, we may have to give a specimen of our urine for the doctor to analyze, or a specimen could be a tiny fish or a goat. It's the type of something. A specimen is a type of something. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. And the word bizarre.
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 Bizarre means extremely strange. So this huge crocodile, it's so bizarre because we do not see it often. Bizarre is something that we do not see often, and it's scary. You would be afraid of it because it's not the norm. That would be what bizarre actually mean. Okay.
Yes.
Are you using your cell phone or your computer today? Cell phone?
My computer, no. I use my telephone.
Okay.
But I have computer, doctor. Only there is the problem which connected with the fact that I don't use it now is because of my children, because it is on the living room and there is noise.
I see. That's fine. So we're going to just take a quick look at these vocabulary words. And gigantic, these are the words. And what I want you to be able to do is to tell me, these are synonyms over here. These are synonyms: prehistoric, found, strange, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, I can.
What is gigantic? What is a synonym for gigantic?
Huge.
Very good.
Huge.
Terrifying.
Terrifying means scary.
Okay.
Ancient means prehistoric.
Excellent.
Experts means specialists. Discovered is found. Details. Information.
Good.
Complete, whole. Bizarre, strange. Described, explained. And habitat, environment.
Very nicely done. So you just had a little hesitation on just one, but you were able to just go down the list and try to do a process of elimination. What makes sense? What have we used already to find the correct word? So when we look at the writing section, this just for talking purposes, scientists should use DNA to recreate some dinosaurs. What does the word DNA represent? What is DNA?
Use DNA. It is DNA analysis, doctor.
What is it?
It is the type of analysis.
Okay. So it is what makes up the body or what makes up life, your cells and things like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's go back to the article itself. Stop sharing and then share again. There it is. Stop sharing again, then go back. All right, so the scientists, if we were writing, and we're not, but if we were to write about this, we're just going to talk about it. Do you think that scientists or experts in the field of anthropology or science, do you think that they should recreate some dinosaurs? And if so, why? And if no, why not?
Yes, scientists should use this DNA analysis to. No, they cannot recreate, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They only just can figure out the types and the predators of crocodiles, but
Mm-hmm.
they cannot recreate.
Okay.
No.
But the question is, should they? If they could, should they? If they could do it, should they do it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
You
I
think they
think
should?
that yes.
Now, Aysa, in my mind, if researchers were able to recreate, which means give life, bring something to life the size of these prehistoric animals, I would be so afraid that they would eat me that I would not want to see a huge dinosaur or a huge crocodile in my lifetime. I would like to just see a picture of what they have found, maybe a drawing, but I would not want them to recreate. See, we have the word create.
Um,
The word create
mhm.
means to bring back to life. I would not want them to.
Doctor,
Mhm.
I think that you are right, but in today's life, I think that they should recreate because of money. They can earn money and they can keep them in a separate place. And
Okay.
I think that there are many people from all over the world that would like to see these recreatures.
Well, this may be true. Now, let's just think about it, and that's perfectly fine because for conversational purposes, you are giving your opinion. I know that there have been instances when people go to the zoo to watch the animals, the monkeys, the bears, the lions, and the tigers and giraffes. There was a time when this little boy fell into this um, ravine or this hole where there was a gorilla, and the gorilla was just there for people to see. However, they had to kill the gorilla because he may have very well injured the little boy. Can you imagine, Aysa, if you had gone to a place like a zoo to watch or observe this gigantic alligator and some ill fate came upon you and the alligator grabbed you? Would you still appreciate the fact that they had recreated this huge monster so that you could observe it?
No, doctor, I will not appreciate it, and I think that the fact to recreate these dinosaurs is unsenseness. Because it is connected with the defense of people, and but as today, I think that today's people are in some way crazy, and to recreate such things. For example, I can here speak about this coronavirus, and that there is opinion connected with its artificial creating.
Mm-hmm.
That it is that here we see that it is in the result of man's fault, I think. And in such a way, they can also recreate some types of these dinosaurs. But in the whole, it is unsenseless to recreate them.
Okay. So there is
Yes, it is
what
biological.
I've
Mhm.
heard that it was considered the coronavirus was created by man, and there are some biological warfare chemicals, I believe, that have been and are still being created by man, which is it's inconceivable to me how in humanity anyone would create something that would kill another person by some disease or germ on purpose. Now, I know oftentimes in the medical field or the scientific field, breakthroughs such as cures for I don't know, tuberculosis, other things, it is found by using chemicals that can
Mhm.
someone, but to purposefully create something that is deadly and dangerous seems unforgivable to me. But either way, I would prefer that we don't create any huge animals. There is a thought about cloning. Have you heard of cloning before?
Yes, it is. It For example, scientists can uh, clone me, clone or other people. It is what can you explain? I understand the meaning of this word, but I cannot understand. But I cannot explain its meaning to you. But I understand that it is artificial insemination. Yes. Mhm.
Okay, so there was a sheep or lamb, I'm not really sure which one it was, that was cloned. The sheep did not mate with another animal, but they took maybe the sheep's eggs and made other sheeps from it. And that would be cloning. And the sheeps, they all seem to appear to be the same. Then we have artificial insemination, and that could be with humans or animals as well, where the human does not have intercourse with another person, but the egg or the sperm is put maybe in a dish and then inserted into the female so that she can give birth to a live baby. So at one time, I would have thought that that was not a good idea, but now,
Mhm.
I think that that's okay. I think artificial insemination is okay because a parent that would like to have a child and for reasons that are not her own fault, she's not able to conceive. If this can be done artificially, then I think that that's okay. That's just my opinion. All right. Do you have crocodiles in your country?
No, doctor. We have crocodiles in Zoom, only in Zoom, but they are not these gigantic types.
Okay.
They are smaller, and they are unharmful, doctor, or this harmful.
They're not harmful.
They
We
are not harmful.
okay. And I guess we could say unharmful, but in this case, I would probably will say not harmful. They're not harmful.
Not
But I think
harmful.
all crocodiles are harmful. So are you suggesting that you can play and interact with the crocodiles and they won't bite you?
No, we cannot play with them. We just they are kept in a special container, and they are very small, and
Okay.
they are supposed to be seen by the people.
Okay.
Only it can be considered to be the type of amusement.
Okay. So the crocodiles in your country are on exhibit for viewing. They are on
Yes,
exhibit for viewing. Okay.
they are very small.
Okay. And now, can you imagine, this is looking at letter B, a bus-size crocodile. What comes to your mind? What comes to your mind when you hear the word bus-size crocodile? Bus-size crocodile.
First, it is very scary, and it is terrifying view for
Mhm.
me.
It would be a very terrifying view. Yeah, it would be very terrifying, and I would not even want to go see something as big as a bus in captivity. I would think that it would be quite bizarre. So, as we speak about different things, think about the words that you're learning today and try.
Doctor, but can I ask you, is this a true story?
Well, it's true. It's a true story, but it's just telling you about what the scientists have found. They've just found bones. They're not.
Um, they have found it in today's life, doctor.
Yeah, I would think so. Let me take a look and see what I explained your answer. So this was written on the 13th of August. Now, Aisha, I know you are aware of prehistoric dinosaurs. It was, thousands of years before our lifetime. Do you believe that there was a thing known as a dinosaur? Do you believe that there ever was a dinosaur, Aisha?
No, I don't believe. I don't believe. And
Oh.
here I read the title once more, and here I noticed the word once,
Hmm.
which means that this story is not connected for today's life. It has been a long time ago, maybe
Exactly.
once.
Exactly. So
Mhm.
thousands of years ago,
Yes. Mhm.
there,
I have not been attentive reading the title.
okay. So even when we were in school, when I was in school, they talked about dinosaurs. We learned about dinosaurs in school. Did you not? Did you learn about dinosaurs in school?
Yes, we have learned about it in biology.
In
Yes,
biology.
Bio biology.
But are you saying, Aisha, that you do not believe that dinosaurs ever existed?
I believe that they had been existed earlier.
Okay. And this is all that they're saying now. When there were dinosaurs, there were also crocodiles that were as big as a bus. This is not the case today. There are no big crocodiles, no bus-sized crocodiles, and there are no dinosaurs either. Okay, so they have become extinct. Now, just as the dinosaurs and the big crocodiles have become extinct, I think other animals are going to become extinct in this world also. Do you think that other animals, the animals that we know of today, are going to become extinct? Do you think that the animals that we know today are going to become extinct, Aisha?
To become doctor?
Do you think that the animals that we have today, some of the animals today, are going to become extinct?
Maybe. I think that maybe.
Why?
The word, doctor, can you read please the word exist? What
Extinct.
you have said.
Extinct. E-X-T-I-N-C-T.
Ah, extinct. Yes, I understand it now.
Mm-hmm.
Extinct. I think that it also can be as the result of harm of the people. For example, of that chemical hazardous things which are caused by that chemical factories, and they make harm the existence of the animals.
Mm-hmm. That is true. I do believe that the chemicals humans are using today will be the cause of some animals becoming extinct, such as things we use to clean our homes, Clorox, peroxide, even the medicines that we use for our body. When we don't need the pills or the medicine anymore, we just toss it into the trash, and the animals are eating our trash. I
Mhm.
also I also believe, Aysa, with all of the construction, the building of homes from the forests, we're killing the habitat of the animals. Where the animals live, the animals will no longer have a place to live because the trees have been destroyed in an effort to make life comfortable for humans. Do you think that that too is a possibility? That humans,
Yes, of course. Mm-hmm.
okay,
It is also a possibility.
it is also a possibility. Now let's go on to another thought. Do you think dinosaurs would be good to eat? Do you think their meat would be good for eating?
No, I don't think so.
I think people eat crocodile, even the baby crocodiles that are in your zoo. I think that people could eat them. I've never eaten.
Uh, there are some countries, for example, Chinese people, they
Uh-huh.
would eat them.
Okay.
But in my country and also in European countries, I think, and some Asian countries,
Okay.
it is not so acceptable to eat the meat of crocodiles.
Hmm. The same is true here in the U.S. It is not acceptable to eat horse meat. People do not eat horse meat in the U.S. There are things that I'm concerned about. Let me find out if you are concerned. When ladies, especially, they have handbags that are made of crocodiles, do you think that crocodiles should be killed for their skin to make a purse?
Mm. I think that not, because
I think,
as you have said earlier,
I think
as you,
you should say,
yes,
I think no. I do not
I
think.
think no.
Mhm.
I think no, because as you have said earlier, they are just creatures which also should live in the earth, because if they are created by the God, for example, we can think that's why they should live. I think that their existence is necessary in some way. It's necessity in some way.
Okay. And why do you think, what would be one reason you believe that the crocodile is necessary? Why do you think the
It's
crocodile?
necessary. It is a big question. I think that They are just creatures which should live for me, but it is very interesting to find out the reason of their existence. I will find it on internet, doctor.
Okay. Here are
This
my thoughts.
information.
I think that the crocodiles are beneficial in this respect. There's a balance, or there should be a balance in nature. The crocodiles help to maintain a balance in nature. For example, if there is a herd of elephants, for example, going through the water, the crocodiles will kill some of the elephants to keep their numbers at a particular level. And if there are lions, the lions will kill some of the elephants to keep the elephants level low. Then there is a predator for the lion. It will kill the lions or the lion's cub. So it's a balance of nature. However, man considers killing the alligators, the elephants, and the lions as sport. It is not with consideration of balancing nature. And when we continue to do things to offset nature, we increase the probability that we would have more of something, more alligators, if we're going to have more alligators if we're killing off whatever it is that is killing the alligators. The elephants are going to be extinct because in addition to the alligators killing the elephants, man is also killing the elephants. And when the man is killing the elephants, I think they look for the male elephants primarily. And if there aren't many male elephants, then we can't have baby elephants, which alludes to the fact that the population is going to be reduced. Okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that's a thought. Now, I know that you're not a scientist, but if you were a scientist, what would you like to specialize in as a scientist? Would you like to study animals? Would you like to study humans? What would you like to be an expert in?
I would like to be an expert of not animals and not humans, of how I can say this word, of flowers, trees.
Okay. Okay, things of nature in the environment, plants.
Yes, nature. I have forgotten this word, nature.
Okay, okay, very good. So what type of plant do you like to look at? Is it a flower? Is it a food item? What
It is flower. It is flower, doctor. I like flowers.
What flower do you like the most?
For example, I like lilacs, rose, and most of all.
Okay, so this word that you just, is it a lily or L-I-L-A-C? Which one is it? Is it a lily or a lilac? Which do you like?
Lilac.
L-I-L-A-C. So I'll show you. This is a lilac. Let's see. Stop sharing. These are lilacs. This is a lilac. Is that the one that you like?
No, it is in our country. It is in our country. It's called Yasaman, doctor. But in my country, lilacs are different.
So maybe it's a lily.
Maybe lily.
Is this it? Is this the one?
Yes, yes, it is lily. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is a lily. Mhm.
Uh-huh. I
These,
think that they are the most beautiful.
yes, and they smell so pretty. They have a very nice fragrance to them as well. Yes. Do you grow lilies?
Yes, I have lilies in my house.
Okay. Are they different colors or do you just have one color?
No, they are the same color. They are orange.
Like this one?
Uh-huh, yes.
Oh, yeah, that is very pretty. This is a very pretty one. Yeah. Okay. I like flowers as well, but I don't have any flowers and I do not like to attend to flowers. I don't like that extra work that you have to keep water in them. Or if you grow your own, you have to get the weeds out of the garden. I'm not a person that likes or enjoys being out of doors. I do not enjoy being out of doors. So,
I also, doctor, don't enjoy being out of doors. I just grow them up in my home. And
mhm. Oh, so you do not have a large garden.
yes, I don't have a large garden.
Okay, it's
And if
no, I don't have a large garden.
no, I don't have a large garden.
Okay, okay. Does your children enjoy flowers?
Yes, they enjoy them.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's come back into the lesson. So we're learning various